What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to SeaWorld Productions. Boy, oh boy, you guys, it's been a week. I haven't recorded anything in just about a week, and I apologize. I've already said something to the community, just my son was sick, so I had to literally just be around him all day, every day. If you're a parent, you understand and you know where I'm coming from. So there was no time for me to put out any kind of content. But I'm excited because this is a big week. We have a lot of topics to talk about in today's video, but Thursday is the day we've all been waiting for. Wakanda forever. I cannot wait. I'm super stoked. My showing is at 3 p.m. I am beyond excited for multiple reasons. Namor, his introduction into the MCU, the new Black Panther, Wakanda, everything. I cannot wait for Thursday, you guys. I'm counting down the days. Honestly, this feels like Christmas. Because you know, as a kid, you can't sleep the day before Christmas Eve. You're just so excited for the day of. That's how I feel for Wakanda Forever. I'm staying off. I'm avoiding all kinds of spoilers because I do not want anything massively spoiled for me for this film. I would be so devastated, you guys. But speaking of Wakanda Forever, I guess we could talk about the first topic. Well, Ryan Coogler kind of confirmed just how powerful Namor is when he is next to water. Apparently, he is just as strong as Thor and the Incredible Hulk in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That is exciting. I am beyond thrilled just to see how menacing Tenochtitlan as Namor is going to be and just how powerful he is. I can't wait to see their vibranium, their technology. I am super stoked for all of that. I mean, there was a glimpse in this, I think, a 15-second TV spot of him going at it with Black Panther. He took like this massive swing. I was just like, oh, I can't wait. That third act is going to be brilliant. I am so excited for the action in Wakanda Forever, you guys. I know that they really upped the ante. I enjoyed the first Black Panther's action, but I feel like some of the action was kind of hard to see because, you know, it took place in the vibranium mines at the end of the film, you know, and ultimately, you know, I feel like if it took place outside of that, the action could have thrived a little bit better. But, you know, Ryan Coogler definitely took his time with Wakanda Forever, you guys. Let's move on to the next topic, shall we? Daniel Kaluuya has been cast in Across the Spider-Verse as Spider-Punk. He's going to be voicing Spider-Punk. Daniel Kaluuya is yet again attached to another Marvel role. He was W'Kabi in Black Panther, and now he's going to be in Across the Spider-Verse, releasing next year in June. I cannot wait for Across the Spider-Verse. I am so ecstatic. I cannot wait. That first film was so well made. It beat out The Incredibles 2 that year for Best Animated Film at the Oscars. That is beyond great. That is amazing. I'm stoked. Oscar Isaac, Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. I mean, what's not exciting about this film? But the crazy thing is, you guys, there are rumors right now that Sony has been in discussions with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire about appearing in the Spider-Verse film. But not only that, rumor has it, Tom Holland may appear as that iteration of Spider-Man and the Spider-Man PlayStation iteration. Oh, it just keeps getting better and better. You take all the great Spider-Man and you throw them into one film, including the 90s animated Spider-Man. Boy, oh boy. I'll throw in the MTV Spider-Man. I don't know if you guys remember the animated show back in the day. That was a long time ago. I would throw them in there. I cannot wait for Across the Spider-Verse. Hopefully we get another trailer soon because I am stoked for the sequel to that film. I just ultimately love Miles Morales. I can't wait for Miles Morales' MCU debut whenever that decides to really creep upon us. That's going to be massive. But I feel like if they were going to do that, they're going to go in the route of killing off Peter Parker. Yes, that's going to happen eventually, you guys. But who knows when. But I'm really stoked to see Miles Morales. So Miles Morales is just pizza chef, you guys. But like Daniel Kaluuya to voice Spider-Punk, how exciting is that? Moving on, you guys, let's talk about Agatha and the Coven of Chaos. Aubrey Plaza has been cast in this series. Nobody knows what the role is, but I'm excited. Look, Agatha Coven of Chaos, I feel like it's going to be like on some Season of the Witch. It's going to be like some, you know, what am I trying? Hocus Pocus. That's how I feel like it's going to feel like. You know, I loved Catherine Hahn in WandaVision. She was so good as Agatha. Really curious to know if this is going to be like a prequel or what's going to happen if Wanda did truly die at the end of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Her spell, or whatever hold she had on Agatha in Westview, completely fell off. Oh, I'm stoked, you guys. But not only that, Joe Lackey has been casted in the series. Well, a lot of speculation. A lot of people are talking about him playing an older version of Wiccan. Will we have Wiccan and Speed in Agatha Coven of Chaos? It's a possibility. As of today, Eric Andre has been cast, the comedian. Some of you guys may know him. He's batshit crazy. Don't know what he's going to be, but apparently he's in at least one episode of this series. Look, I'm stoked. Maybe the Scarlet Witch may appear. I truly don't think the Scarlet Witch is dead. I think she's alive. You don't kill off Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch. Just like how you don't kill off, Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. Mysterio's not dead, and I'm guaranteeing it, you guys. We will see Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio in some way in the future of these Spider-Man films. You just don't kill off Jake Gyllenhaal. I mean, come on now. Come on now. It's silly, but I'm excited. Agatha Coven of Chaos, you guys. Spider-Man 4. Now, we all remember Spider-Man 4. We were all stoked. Tobey Maguire was going to be starring in his fourth Spider-Man film, and then Sony axed it. But apparently, Sam Raimi came up with an original idea for a new villain. The Vulture's daughter, Vultress, was supposed to be played by Angelina Jolie. Can you imagine that? Ooh, yo, Spider-Man 4 would have been a banger. And it's such a heartbreak that Sony would, cancel that shit just days before they were supposed to start shooting. It truly does suck. And I'm so happy that, Garfield came back. I'm so happy that Tobey Maguire came back for their redemption roles in Spider-Man No Way Home. It was such a love letter, and just to see these characters return, seeing Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in return in particular, was such a heartfelt moment for me, because Spider-Man is one of my first beloved superheroes. That is really what sparked my love for comic books, Marvel, just in general. So seeing him back on the screen after however long, it definitely got me in my feels, and I felt like a kid again. I was so ecstatic. I definitely want to see them return in some form of fashion. Like I said, there was a rumor for them to appear in Across the Spider-Verse. Don't know how true that is, but that would be so good. I would love to see it, you guys. Now let's talk some DCU. James Gunn. Let's before we talk about that stuff, let's talk about Black Adam's box office. Now, look, Black Adam's box office is significantly low. The budget for the film was roughly around $200 million. The marketing was $100 million plus. And as of, I think this weekend, it's made $320 million. From what I've heard, to break even, it has to hit $600 million. Black Adam might just bomb. Look, there are rumors that the screenplay for the second film was done. If Black Adam can't break even, if Black Adam can't even get to $450 million at the box office, which it probably won't, because I don't think it got a release date in China, best believe a sequel to Black Adam is being thrown under the rug. Because to DC's eyes, not making profit is a failure. If you're not making profit, you're losing money. What's the point of doing a sequel? That is ultimately bad. And I feel bad for, The Rock. I thought The Rock was going to pull in some massive numbers, for DC, but apparently not. It's kind of crazy. I was like, man, that's low. But what's even crazier, it didn't even make more than Shazam. Now, I get it. Shazam was, pre all this whole, pandemic. I get it. But Shazam Fury of the Gods and Black Adam, there's no way Shazam Fury of the Gods breaks 500 million. No way. No way. I'm sorry. Especially in this day and age, no way. Where you can just wait until it hits on streaming, no way. So they're kind of in a pickle right now. Now, granted, Marvel and their films this year didn't do necessarily. Yeah, they broke an even. But I expected like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness to cross $1 billion, but it didn't. Thor: Love and Thunder. I didn't even think Thor: Love and Thunder made more than Ragnarok, which is kind of crazy to me. So it's kind of up in the air for some of these comic book movies. Maybe you stop gambling on some certain films and, take the loss and just don't do it at all. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Shazam Fury of the Gods, especially with Black Adam not doing the big numbers at the box office, but it's definitely concerning, you guys. But James Gunn has tweeted about hashtag save the Legends of Tomorrow, hashtag release the Ayer cut. Yes, you guys, people are still wanting to see this version of David Ayer's Suicide Squad, which I feel like is unnecessary. It's not. You just had James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Why are we going backwards? Why are we going backwards? Can we not progress in the DCU? Why are we so attached to the past? And it's so frustrating to me. Oh, I just hate it. Let's read some of these tweets from James Gunn himself, you guys. I'm telling you guys, it's just really frustrating as a DC fan that people just want to stay in the past, want to stay in the past, want to stay in the past. I'm just like, come on, dude. Can we evolve? Can we grow? Look how far deep Marvel is into their bag of characters. So frustrating. But this is what James Gunn tweeted. Opened up Twitter at the end of a long creative weekend to see the many tweets of hashtag save Legends of Tomorrow and hashtag release the Ayer cut and fan support for other DC projects over the years. The majority of these requests were enthusiastic and respectful. As the new and first ever CEOs of DC Studios, Peter and I think it's important we acknowledge you, the fans, and to let you know we hear your different desires for the pathways for DC. Although our ability to interact on Twitter has been lessened due to the workload of our new positions, we are listening and open to everything we embark on this journey, and we will continue to do so for the next few years. We invite all DC fandoms from across the multiverse and everyone else as well into this new universe. We can't wait to reveal more. I'm guessing that was a polite fuck off. Like, no, it's not happening. We're moving forward. We have plans. No. And I'm not mad at that. Like, I don't need to see the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad. How different can it be? How different can that film be? I mean, I had a crappy villain. What was it? The Enchantress who was just dancing all damn day. Like, I don't need to see the Ayer cut of that movie. I don't. I'm not a hater. I'm just trying to move on. Let's go. That movie was a 2016, 2017? Can we move on, please? There is no need to be attached to that film anymore. What are we doing? And that's the downside to some of these fandoms who are so attached to the past. Like, I'm just trying to move on. James Gunn is now one of the new CEOs of DC Studios. They have plans. They have a massive workload. They have to get everything lined up for continuity-wise. Because eventually, you're going to see these characters on the screen multiple times. You're going to see these crossovers. You're going to see a Justice League eventually. But the workload that James Gunn has is a lot. I mean, he's still finishing up, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the holiday special. He's still finishing up Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And now he's the new CEO of DC Studios. Boy, oh boy. Best believe he's not focused on getting hashtag release the Ayer cut release. He's not. He's moved on. And him and Peter Safran are moved on for the better, for the good. You guys, let's move on. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this whole DCU debacle of them wanting to save the Legends Tomorrow, release the Ayer cut and all that stuff. My personal opinion, cancel all those, CW shows. Have all your eggs in one basket like Marvel. Marvel canceled all of those shows, and now you have just one thing going for Marvel. I think ultimately that's what DCU should do. Cancel all those shows. There's no reason to have a Superman and Lois, which I heard is great, that's fine. But there's no reason to have that and have a Henry Cavill Superman. What's going on there? We don't need two different Supermans. It's just unnecessary at this point. Please, post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the topics in this video. And are you guys hyped to see Wakanda Forever on Thursday? Peace.